everybody, and welcome to Critnet. Here we have everyone returning for a very special Halloween episode. Why doesn't everyone take a moment and introduce themselves?
I am he that goes bump in the night. I am Vall, voiced only by the one and only Elliot Flower.
I am the poor little mongoose cowering in a corner, Ghastgar, and I will shoot you with my butt gas if you come too close. AKA, this is also Cornish.
Hey all, it's your sleeping dragonborn buddy Kruz, played by James. I know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
Shh, don't tell them that.
Just embrace it.
Hi, I'm Ellanya, voiced by Lola. What's up? There you go.
And I am Sawyer Fisher, DM of this one-shot. All right, well, now let's get into the world. Right now, all of you find yourselves in darkness. You begin to feel a sharp coldness along the back of your heads, along your backs, kind of the back of your arms and your legs. And as things begin to progress in your mind, you begin to come to, you feel yourself laying on a stone floor. Your eyes popping open, you all see in a central pillar, of which all of you have been set, it seems, in equal increments around this stone pillar, a crystal, small and blue, about foot by foot, just floating there, giving off the only light that you can see for about 15 feet around you before it too disappears into darkness, beyond what you can see. What do you do?
Ellanya's gonna sit up and be like, what did you guys do now? As she, wipes her face.
Did we get drunk and burn down the Neon Fang again? Are we being sent on another one of those crazy things that Tom Tibia drugged us for?
It's a malfeasance pact.
You know, I was the last one that had assassins after me, but did anybody make any deals with any deal sharks to get us thrown in a dark room?
I didn't touch or say anything.
It would have been a Ghastgar cruise. One of you. What did you do?
I didn't make any deals with anyone. Hey, wait a minute. Riggs is the musician. He was probably making shady deals.
Whoa. I didn't say anything to anyone.
You know, if anybody's making shady deals, it's got to be Vall.
Now, let's be honest here. If I had, and I'm not saying I did, do you really think I would be caught in here along with all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, you haven't been able to escape any of our shenanigans thus far.
This is because I have been intertwined with all of your fates so far.
Exactly.
Do not push your luck too far.
In my defense, you've only known me a week.
You know, does Relic have his armor back? Is he here with us, or has he decided enough is enough and has finally shunned us?
Is Relic there?
No.
No!
Crud, it was Relic.
And you said it's dark, right?
Yes.
I'm going to roll a perception check and see what I see in the room.
I would also like to look around.
That's a 14. That's a 14 on the dice plus 4. That is an 18.
Ellanya is hiding behind Vall.
Okay.
Before you guys do any of your results, Sawyer, can I send out a couple of my orbs just with a bright light in order to help light up the room some as we're doing some perception check journeys?
Sure. Well, Ghastgar, your small drones light up the room, and the rest of you making perception checks would be able to see, as the darkness melts away, lines leading from the ground to the central pillar up to the crystal. There are 4 doors set about 30 feet away from all of you. All of the walls, ceiling, about 20 feet high, is made of stone. And even the doors, each one of them, exactly the same, almost seeming to be made out of brick. And in each one of these is a crystal as well. However, these crystals are not glowing, and the lines on the ground are not either. But it does seem to be inlaid with the same sort of material that the one in the center is.
I scamper over to one and begin to investigate how the lines are, like any of the construction between the lines or the crystals or anything like that.
Roll an investigation check.
Are you sure you want to be a tinkering check?
Sure. Yeah, roll a tinkering check.
Okay. Would it be safe to say I still have my infusions up as an artificer?
In here, yes.
Yes. Okay. Ooh, well, that's good. That turns a 2 into a 13.
With a 13, you can surmise that there's a connection between this crystal and the one in the center, but its exact purpose is not clear to you.
Okay. Are there any runes or anything on it?
Nope.
Guys, there seems to be some sort of connection. I don't know if you've seen this line that comes from the crystal to these crystals on the doors. I don't see anything that is obvious about why they're connected, though.
Parker would like to use his detect magic, his warlock innate ability. Do the crystals and/or the lines or runes that Ghastgar pointed out glow at all?
The crystals on the ground do not, but the one in the center does.
That's the one that's lit up?
Yes.
I'd like to cast Identify on the crystal that's glowing.
Okay. In casting Identify, the crystal comes back to you as under the school of, oh gosh, what would it be? Transmutation. And its purpose is moving from one to another. So you can, with Identify, you can actually know the purpose of it. You would know that touching this crystal would transfer its power to one of the doors of your choosing in this room.
I believe if we touch the crystal, we might be able to choose where it can go next. I guess we just need to decide where we want to send the light. What do y'all think?
Ellanya's too busy actually hiding behind Vall because she's terrified of the dark, if you listen to her first episode.
But it's not dark. It is currently illuminated.
Yeah, it's bright in here.
Largely by Ghastgar's Valls.
Oh my gosh. I do have a radiant weapon, but it is not my package.
It doesn't matter. Once that light goes out, Ellanya knows it's pitch black again, so she's too busy kind of like hiding behind Vall and kind of like peeking. Like.
Parker's gonna walk over to Ellanya and touch her backpack, and I'm gonna cast light on it so your backpack glows.
But only backwards.
Sweet! Alright, Ellanya's gonna walk forward and also check it out with Parker. I have no idea. This is all weird. I just woke up here with no rhyme or reason at all. I don't even know if this is a dream. Is this real? I don't know. What do you think it is?
I go over and I pinch you.
Ow! Ghastgar! What the hell? Stop it!
You wanted to know if this is a dream. Is it a dream?
Slap kick? I don't know, slap Ghastgar. Did you feel that?
Nope. Not a dream. Not a dream.
Okay.
I imagine as you slap Ghastgar, like, and move him at least a few feet because of the size difference between us.
Yeah, make a reality check.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Ghastgar, make a reality check. This is an actual check we've made in previous times. Thank you,
What?
Parker. Yep.
Okay, what do I add anything to this?
It's a perception check.
It's a perception check. Okay. Well, that's a 14 plus 5. 19.
19. For the most split second, as Ellanya's hand claps across your face in the great stars that have sprouted in your vision, you do see, for just a split second, 6 small boxes and what look like almost like humanoids in them. And then as the vision clears from you, you're back and you definitely feel the pain radiating from your cheek. Yeah, this is reality.
Ow!
Yeah, I've got a pretty mean hit, don't I?
Yes, but did you guys see those boxes over there?
What boxes? so tired. I've never slept before, and I don't... This is weird. I feel groggy. I don't like it.
Ellanya,
What?
you overdid the hit. You have to hit him on the other side now to put him in the right command set.
Hold on.
Wait, did you say?
Hold on.
Did you say boxes?
I haven't cocked my hand back.
I saw boxes, but sorry, I don't see the boxes anymore, right?
No, it was just for a flash of pain in your eye.
I run over to where I thought I saw the boxes.
No, just describe these boxes.
I'm gonna follow Ghastgar.
Do they have small humans in them?
I think so.
I have had the same vision before.
Like little babies.
When you slash me,
That's weird. Wait, Ellanya. I need you to go slap Kruz.
Okay, oh yes, gladly. I walk over to Kruz. Kruz, how you doing, buddy? And I look up, I cock my head back, and I slap him across the face super hard. And since he's not here, I'll demonstrate. His head cocks back to the side, and he goes, "Ow!" It's like a Seth Rogen. And then we go from there.
I need him to make a perception check on reality, but
Here,
unfortunately, and again,
Let me
he's
get my
not here.
Let me get my bad dice. I'll do it for you. Hold on. That was an 11.
It just hurt him. He doesn't see anything.
Oh, and he's feel a sting like a bee. That's all that matters. Good. All right, it's real. Kruz felt it as well.
So I as I go over to where the boxes are, I saw the boxes right here, and I try putting my hands on them.
Nothing's there.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can see where these boxes are?
Okay, the boxes were literally just a flash of nothing. It was literally just you got hit in the eye.
Ghastgar sits down and he opens up his lantern of revealing and lights it.
There's nothing there.
Can we just keep going forward? Ghastgar is spooky and creepy, and we don't know what's in your box. So let's just keep going forward.
I run up to Chris Riggs, Wall, and slap him. So that Chris Riggs makes a reality check.
What's my modifier? What is my character sheet? I need.
Your modifier for perception is 2.
15.
15. Unfortunately, Mr. Riggs, you right now have discovered that you are in fact in a simulation. All of this is not real. You now see past the 5th wall, and you right now, in this moment, are being told by the simulation that you have successfully seen through our guys.
He's broke through the matrix.
Nope. I knew it.
Cool.
How many times is Parker gonna have to make a reality check?
I hope a lot.
You breaking that Zader's mind.
My fragile sense of reality as a Bard college dropout.
So I'm sorry, we've already got off the rails, haven't we?
Hey, James is back. Hey, James.
So James, what you missed and what we need you to do is I slapped and I saw
Typical.
6 boxes with humanoid shapes in them, and Parker saw the same vision once upon a time before in the past, and so now I've run up to you suddenly and slapped you as hard as I possibly can,
Okay.
and so you need to roll a reality check, which is a perception check.
Wait a minute. Do my 19s only crit for combat, or is that all the time?
Just for combat.
That's only attack rolls.
I wanted an extra crit. All right, so 19 plus 4, that's 23.
23. You see the same vision that everyone else did of 6 boxes, small humanoids in each, but only for a split second. It's very strange, very weird, but consistent with everyone else.
Did you see the boxes?
What can I tell about the boxes? Were they just regular boxes or were they coffins?
They were just boxes.
But I know, I get the feeling that this is like a joke for you, but this is now canon.
What's in
It
the
was a
box?
joke until it happened twice.
So it's not even seeing stars in this world. It's seeing boxes. Good to know.
Now this will never happen again.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So there's 6 figures in the boxes.
There's 6 fingers or 6 figures?
Figures. Figures. Unless I got 6 fingers on one hand. Then it's a Princess Bride situation going on.
Hey, that's a great movie. Don't even. Hey now. Hey now.
Sawyer, if you need us to stop doing this to
No.
actually...
He has no say.
This is I right now have exactly what will happen depending on what you guys do. This is what you guys are doing.
I know we're still pondering the box.
I'm going to relay the information to the rest of the team. Are we going to break up and go through the doors, or what does this box information give us?
I don't know what the heck is up with these boxes. It seems like we need to figure out which door to go through, and these boxes are currently our only lead, but we only see them when we get slapped.
Hey, come back, Ghastgar.
Kruz
Slap
is
you
gonna
again
slap
so you can see us again
Ghastgar.
and give us a clearer direction. No, Kruz! I was in last class.
I
Back
roll
up.
another reality check.
That's 27 to hit.
I rolled a 16. We never rolled attack rolls or any of the others.
Oh.
We're just slapping each other. Silly.
Not painfully.
Kruz is not going to realize we aren't hidden non-painfully, and he's going to wind up and just wham!
Well, everyone is taking on the slapstick comedy tour. Is the blue light movable? Can Vall pick it up?
Do you touch it?
He touches it.
Okay. Right now, at that moment, you feel in your hand the glow kind of pass to it. And you feel the ability right now to maneuver the light in a direction. And your feet right now are stationed. And it just takes you now pointing towards a door. There's north, east, south, and west.
Go to the north.
All right.
I follow.
As I'm getting slapped, do I see Vall going towards the door?
Yeah, they slap your head right in the direction of where we're walking. That's exactly what happens. You're just like, cha! Oh, where are they going?
Kruz might have hit him too hard.
Pointing in the direction, the light passes down along the line, along the ground, to the door. The door crystal lights, and then opens. And from the inside of this new room, you see light begin to pour out.
What kind of light?
It's a yellow light.
Flickering light? Like a fire? Or...
Nope, a solid light.
Huum is just going to go through the door.
Same. Parker will too.
Okay. Beginning to pass through the door, you find yourself in the guild hall, actually, of Hopel.
As Ghastgar stumbles into the room carrying the lantern of revealing, he double takes back and looks at the door that we just walked through.
It's gone.
Ghastgar kind of stumbles backwards towards the rest of the group.
Oh, I never went through the door. Can I open the door?
The door's still open for you.
So can we see them, but them not see us?
You can't see anything.
You don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I could see them through the door.
You can see them through the door.
Well, then I'm gonna shout, "Hey, can you guys see me? Because I can see you."
Sir, that's meta as frack, but
I guess it would be.
No
Never mind.
metagaming.
No, because I can see them looking around like, "Oh my god, the door's gone."
no
We
one
haven't
said that.
anything.
Oh, my bad. I
All
thought somebody
you've
did.
maybe seen as any kind of clue is Ghastgar stumble backwards.
Okay, I guess I can't play the meta game.
No, you can't. I
stop
guess
that.
I can. Shame.
Huum's going to go explore. Doop-a-doo.
Okay. Parker and Kruz, do you guys pass through?
As soon as Vall did, I did.
part of me feels this is not smart, but yes, Kruz is going to pass through.
You guys now, as you walk through the threshold of the door, appear behind the group.
Ghastgar is still looking that direction and like stumbles backwards a little bit more.
Into Kruz, where Ghastgar has now stumbled back into you.
No. I would have been facing towards them, watching them.
Yep, they didn't come in through the door or the direction that you guys did.
Oh.
No, they came in behind you. While you're standing in the middle of the room, you back up into Kruz as he just somehow is behind you now.
In that case, what happens is Ghastgar jumps a bit, turns around, expecting there not to have been anyone there, and sees Kruz and wait, how did you get there?
I walked through the door just like you did.
Well, we came in over there, and the door wasn't there. And Ghastgar looks around. Is there a door?
No, there is no door. But you do see something when you just give a brief glance. In the layout of the guild hall, you see at the front door a shadowy figure, morphing slowly back and forth, seeming to be made out of the very tendrils of darkness, while in a very bright room. And there's no one else at the moment.
I scamper up onto the top of Kruz's head and yank his horns in a certain way and say, "Fly! Fly!" And flying that way, wanting him to fly that way, holding out the lantern of revealing.
I guess I'm going to fly. Why am I flying this way?
When we get within 30 foot of it, I yank back on his horns and go, "Whoa! Whoa!" And do we see anything as the lantern of revealing shines its light?
I feel like he should be rolling an animal handling or a horse riding check.
This was Pathfinder, I'd have him make a ride check, but this is 5e, there's no such thing. But in successfully doing so, because he's hopped on your horns and ridden you several times, so he's used to it right now. He knows how to do it. He knows how to hang on. He knows how to keep on your back as best as he can. Especially given his small stature compared to you.
Some people with all the luck got monkeys on their back. I got a mongoose.
Yeah,
well, now that he's finished and gotten to where he needs to be, you see the shadowy figure unaffected by the light of revealing. Along with this, the figure has vertical pupils, these red ones, amongst the rest of its shadowy form, and it has a familiar look to it, a familiar shape, a silhouette, if you will. And it's interesting, as its little eyes look up at you, the front doors to the guild hall swing open, and beginning to walk in is a flood of people. But people not how you traditionally see. These are white with kind of like black outlines of their clothes, their figure, and they look almost like mannequins, but much more detailed. And they just continue to come into the room, and they're just flooding. And now, flooding past the figure, you see the figure disappear into the crowd. And you're seeing a lot of people now just flooding through the gates, just wandering in.
And they're all faceless like mannequins?
They have faces, it's just they're not clearly defined exactly. You can't make out certain features to distinguish one from another.
Hey, Vall? Parker? There was a creepy little dude over here with vertical slitted red eyes. And just vanished as all these people come in. This seems like a bad situation. What's your read?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Can Parker make an Arcana check?
Roll an Arcana check.
It's not fine. I don't even know why we're here.
Yeah, I think Ghastgar would be doing the same.
Ellanya's gonna start getting really nervous at this point.
Okay.
22.
With a 22, you're not able to surmise exactly what magic spell is happening. It's completely foreign to you. Though you're getting a sense that this is definitely something that is mildly at least time sensitive, given now the 20 people has now turned to 40, and this guild hall is traditionally able to be filled with about 200 people, but now 60 have now entered, and it does not seem to be stopping.
Kruz, fly up above the people.
I'm already above the people.
Okay.
Can I touch one of the people?
Sure.
What happens when I touch them?
Okay. Going up and feeling them, they feel scaly, fuzzy, hot and cold. The feeling is a indistinguishable mash of every other sensation that you could kind of feel. And just more of them. And they're beginning to walk past you now that you've gotten close enough. And they're ignoring you.
Everyone, back away. I'm gonna try something really quick.
You don't have to tell Vall twice to get out of the way of danger, so he hurriedly scrambles away and leaves Ellanya in the dust.
Ellanya got ditched.
No, Ellanya's will run to Parker and be against his back because she knows he won't dip on her. Hello, Parker. Just so you know, I'm terrified of the dark. I'm gonna be your little dock buddy for the rest of the night.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you. Vall, you just dipped me.
Alright, is everyone ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
Alright, at the source of where the people are coming in, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay. Casting Shatter. Roll damage, first of all.
19 damage.
You find about 5 or 6 of these figures suddenly fall to the ground. Their beings shattered like glass. The door and wall are unaffected.
Hey, guys, I kind of feel like we need to figure out why all these people are coming in. It's definitely some kind of spell, but the room's just gonna keep filling up with these people, it seems like.
Why are their faces impossible to look at?
So is there are they emerging from a point, or are they just coming in the guild hall? Is there an area past the doorway of the guild hall?
Are they passing a barrier? Are they just phasing in? Are they just popping in?
When looking out, there's about a foot from the doorway that you can kind of look out from over all of the people, and you see an absolute sea of these beings walking in from a background of white.
So that door is not the answer.
Is there any light glowing in the room that is of similar sort of light to what brought us into the room?
There is no blue light that you can actually make a perception check.
If this is the guild hall lobby, then I'm just gonna go over to the door to Guild Nova.
19.
In looking around, you are able to see a note on the central table that the secretaries would traditionally sit at, though there still be no secretaries.
You know, I had a feeling that we needed to go to the secretary desks, but I couldn't come up with a reason to just do that in character, and now I'm Kruz.
Yep.
Kruz, do you see that piece of paper over there?
Yes.
Can we go get it?
How many faceless people are around this piece of paper?
At the moment, there's about 15.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. They got no faces. I'm not, no. I'll throw you down there. You want me to throw you down there? I can throw you down there.
Yeah, just, I have an idea.
If the idea has me getting close to the faceless people, no.
I want you to fly above them, and I want you to hold on to this. I hand him my locator.
Okay.
And I'm going to jump off right onto the desk and grab the paper, and you just keep flying. I'll be right back.
I'm going to fly above the desk about 10 feet.
You land, Ghastgar.
I snatch the paper and I press my button.
Okay. When you hit the ground, you grab the paper, you go to click your button, and it is no longer in your hand.
What?
Kruz laughing maniacally above. No, I'm just kidding.
Where's my button?
Yes, Parker?
Parker wants to open the door to Guild No One.
Opening the door to Guild No One, you see the same faceless people now begin to pour in from that doorway into the room, of which there is now about 170 people, and this guild hall is getting full. Ellanya, people are now kind of like beginning to kind of push you because you're standing next to Parker. These faceless entities are now getting closer and closer to you guys as well.
Oh God, Parker, where are we?
All right. Everything I do, the outcome is not what I expected.
But Ellanya, you see, as one of them passes by, silhouetted behind them, you see a hand reach out quickly to try to take something from your pack. This shadowy hand, but then quickly realizing that you had seen it, slips back behind another one and continues to walk by you.
Parker, we have sneak thieves. They're trying to steal things. These weird things walking around us.
Ellanya, wild shape and get your booty up here.
No, because last time I wild shaped, I went to a mouse and Ghastgar almost killed me. No, I don't trust you guys wild shape anymore.
I love that this episode's gonna get released before any of this has happened, but this is just teasers for everyone.
Okay, I will wild shape into a cat and go.
You can't fly as a cat.
I'm gonna walk between the people as a cat.
Okay, fair enough. Ghastgar, having now grabbed the piece of paper, you read, "Every lie I keep, every truth can sleep."
Oh, I've always been horrible at these. Every lie I keep, every truth can sleep. Are the mannequins trying to grab me?
Nope. Not at all. They're just passing by you. They seem to almost not even notice you're there. Their only purpose is just to continue to walk.
I scamper across the tops of their heads over to Vall and hand him the note. I found this. What does it mean?
Well, it means nothing as of right now, Ghastgar. It is a riddle.
I recognize that. I am good with literal and tactile and making things. Stupid word games are your thing.
Vall's going to read the riddle.
Every lie I keep, every truth can sleep.
It's correct.
Vall reads it aloud and passes the information off to the other smart member of our party, Ellanya.
Oh, why thank you. It's correct. I just snap it shut and give it back.
I look up, is the door for the Guild of Kret available?
Yeah, Parker runs over to the door, Kret.
Okay, running over to the door of Kret, you open it and you see a way into the next room.
Everyone in here now.
Everybody, make sure you still have your things. I don't have my button anymore.
Am I missing any
You
equipment?
lost your butt. What do you mean?
Okay, Ellanya's gonna check her bags.
Well, you see, when I fart real hard, it's like Mount St. Helens, how it lost its top.
But this time you lost your bottom. Understood.
Yeah.
Huum quips as he dodges and weaves his way into the Kret door.
If any of you would check your things.
I do a pat down. Am I missing anything?
Your sword is missing.
God.
Checking my stuff.
Ghastgar, your button is missing. Vall, your crossbow is missing. And Ellanya, your staff is gone.
No, Ellanya's going back out the door for that staff. She doesn't care. Spooky Wookie's beat. And Ellanya's going out. No.
My money is on that creepy little vertical slitted red-eyed dude took him. And he's hiding between all the mannequins. He's kind of shadowy.
So Ellanya, you just go out into the crowd?
Yes!
Okay. The rest of you see Ellanya disappear into the crowd. And what are you doing, Ellanya?
looking for my staff, like hunting down, like getting low, because they're all mannequins, like. So I imagine they're like very similar in body and shape. So I could probably duck down and be able to see anything that's out of shape and not like them popping out. So I'm looking specifically for that.
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's what I thought. Hold on. That is a 16 plus. Oh, plus 7. That's 16 plus 7, sir.
Ellanya, you don't see anything. The mannequins slowly continue to fill this room. You are in a sea of them, and you can't see anything beyond maybe 4 or 5 around you.
Is Fluffy or Walter with me?
Would you like to check for his pendant now?
I swear, Sawyer, yes I would.
Okay. Pendant is gone.
No! Ellanya's now Ooh, I'm gonna strike one of the mannequins and pit. Ooh, no.
The mannequin shatters.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my blades out and just destroy every mannequin around me until I get to my staff. And Walter!
You don't have any blades.
Son of a... Okay. Ellanya's shattering all these mannequins in a rage, trying to find her stuff.
Oh, well, make another perception check.
Because Ellanya will be bloody-fisted for Walter. She don't care. Like, she will die for that kitty. That was another 16 plus 7, 23.
Okay. Well, you managed to see the slight bit of shadow passing from one mannequin to the other just to your left.
I'm going to my left!
Okay. It is shadowing, ironically, one of the mannequins as it continues to go by, thinking or seeing as though you have not seen it yet.
Am I close to these mannequins? I'm gonna punch in the face and shatter it.
You shatter the mannequin, and the shadowy figure is revealed from behind.
Good.
It sees you.
Hi, bitch! You took Walter. Give him back. And
He vanishes behind another one.
I'm gonna punch that one in the face, and we'll just keep doing this.
Okay, well, the rest of you have not seen Ellanya pass through the door now, and you are finding the room now is at capacity. Ellanya, you are now suddenly being folded in now on mannequins as they begin to pile on one another. And I need you to make a strength check to see if you can continue to move now.
I don't care. Walter's on the line. Ellanya will die trying. That was 11. 12 minus 1.
One of the mannequins falls on the back of your knee and you buckle. The next one suddenly falls on your back, of which you also realize you no longer have your backpack either.
Oh, I'm gonna kill all these shadow creatures. Am I pinned?
At the moment, you are considered grappled.
Do we see that the room is literally piling? Okay. Do I have any hint as to what direction she is?
No, she was vanished in a massive just sea of these people. And the fact that it is now beginning to pile, it's impossible to get a good bead. Although, make a perception check to see maybe a general area.
23?
You were able to get the general idea that she was near the center of the room with what's it called? Secretary's desks.
How far away is the center of the room?
If I recall correctly, it's about 80 feet.
Okay, that's far. That's within range.
Okay.
These mannequins seemed kind of brittle, correct?
Yep.
Would I have an idea if my force ballista mode on Swiss would blast through more than one of them?
It would dissipate upon hitting the first.
Trying to think. Guys, we need ranged weapons here that can, like, shoot through lots of these things. I mean, I can fire a gun. Does anybody
Elliot,
else?
you're on mute.
Hey, Elliot, you got your crossbow? More fourth wall breaking.
No. It has vanished. Vall is going to target the area where Ellanya went down and cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
Parker starts Eldritch Blasting.
Do I need to roll to hit, Sawyer?
No. How much damage do you deal?
So that is a total of 14 damage as the knife sinks into one of the mannequins and then detonates.
Okay. In detonating, you manage to shatter about 6 of them around it in an AoE. Parker, Eldritch Blasting, and Ghastgar shooting in. Ellanya, you feel the weight on your back alleviated as these mannequins are shattering into almost like glass-like shards above you. And for a split second, you're able to stand up.
Do I feel like I can pull off a fire breath right now?
You can certainly try.
All right, I'm gonna try to pull off fire breath and hit people in a cone because my sword is missing and I want to kill them.
On the way to them, or just in the general area of where Ellanya was?
I'm gonna blow fire in on the way to them. Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage.
That's 3 and that's 9 damage total.
Okay. Ellanya, as you stand up as well, a burst of fire from Kruz paves a fairly clean way to make your way out towards the one open door of this room. To your left, towards the Guildhall entrance, you see a almost tidal wave now of these mannequins crawling over one another, arms, hands, legs, heads, just kind of gradually rolling over themselves. The desks in the center are completely covered, and it's rolling towards you.
How far away is this tidal wave from me?
At the moment, it's about 10, 20 feet.
I'm looking for that shadowy creature. It has Walter.
Make a perception check.
Nope. Ellanya would rather die than lose Walter. That's another 16! That's plus 7! 23!
With a 23, you do not see him.
Ellanya, run!
He has Walter!
Ellanya, we will figure out a way of getting Walter back, but not at you dying.
It's worth dying. I can't lose Walter.
Okay. Kruz, what you say?
How far away is she from me?
Having gone 15 feet, she's about 60 feet from you.
60 feet? Exactly 60 feet?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna flap my wings and I'm going to grab her.
Okay. Roll a strength check. Ellanya, if you want to roll to resist, if you do so.
She ain't resisting nothing because that's a nat 20.
Yeah, no, that was a straight up
Natural 20
for a 5.
Woo!
Okay.
That's a 27 to strength.
Okay. Ellanya, you are grappled as Kruz lifts you up. From where you are standing, a tidal wave smashes into it and continues on. And it is growing higher, and you see it now beginning to hit the very, door. Those of you who have already passed through the door see the arms that touch the entranceway into this into the room that you guys have now passed into dissolve and shatter immediately, as it seems as though whatever incantation is spawning them in this room is not going to allow them through this door.
Can I want to see if I can tell what that barrier is.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check. Kruz, what do you do now?
I am hovering here, and I am just going to watch as the wave hits the door and observe what is happening.
Okay. Ghastgar, what'd you get?
Natural 20 for a 28.
28.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're able to surmise that this is some form of, not divination, evocation magic that is been designed specifically to destroy these creatures.
Is there any way of figuring out how to replicate that?
Without any runes or ability to see what spell this actually is, there is not. You simply know what it is. Kruz, the wave is now reaching up and above the doorway.
Is it coming towards us?
They're rising. Yes, there are more of them.
I run up and I use oh gosh, what is it called? Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Kruz, try to look for a shadow creature, please.
You look for the shadow creature, and I'm going to continue to fly upwards.
It took Walter.
Cool. We don't want to get taken.
Can I cut the rope that I'm attached by? This is his grapple.
You want to fall into a wave of mannequins? Like, hold on.
Wait, are you actively resisting his grapple at this point?
No, it's fine for now. Ellanya is taking a moment to swing and be pissed.
Okay. How much damage does it deal?
Okay, so it deals 2d8 thunder damage in a 15-foot cube, but I want to time this to as soon as I cross the threshold of that doorway is when I am letting this loose, because I'm hoping that this doesn't go backwards through the door. But I have no idea of knowing.
Okay. Walking out of the door, pushing into the wave of mannequins, which by this point is almost a solid wall.
I imagine I mongoose weasel into a crevice somehow.
With a clap, Ellanya, Kruz, you see a burst from the doorway as mannequins thrown, shattering in pieces, scattered. You see the doorway right now for a moment is free of these things. But you do see that is not going to be that way for long.
I dive bomb us straight to the door. Like, fold wings in, going straight down to it.
I get out of the way.
Okay. Ghastgar, Kruz, and Ellanya are quickly coming towards you.
I just jump backwards in through the doorway and try to tumble off to the right.
Perfect. All three of you make your way through the door. The door slams shut as you all make your way out. And immediately, you all enter into another room. What was once a dark room for those of you who were already inside begins to light.
Just so you know, as I'm coming through that door, like, my wings are folded around me, and we kind of, like, skip across the ground because we were coming in hard and fast.
Okay. Stopping. Kruz, you see lighting. 1 to the right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Forges. In front of every forge is an anvil and a hammer. From across the room, you see a door with another crystal set in it. And then you see an anvil right in the middle, and then across from that one, a secondary one. This anvil has a hammer on it and an iron ingot. The other one, similarly. And so this time you hear and see the hammers from every one of the individual ones along the side, one by one, begin to tink, 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 tink on their own. And across from you, as they begin to crescendo, a form rises from beyond the second anvil. Grabbing the hammer and raising it, a blacksmith's apron donned upon it. You see a shadowy figure. Not the same as the other one as you had previously seen, but a secondary silhouette.
How many forges do I see?
12.
12 forges. And does that include the one in the middle with the crystal above it?
The door has the crystal above it on the far side of the room. The crystal right now is unlit. And at the moment, having grabbed the hammer, you see the shadowy figure begin to bring it down upon his own ingot.
Okay. Can I tell what the ingots are being shaped into, or is there no damage to, like, what is happening to those ingots? Are they actually being forged?
Do you want to wait a few moments and see what he does to it?
No, I should be able to see that off of 1 or 2 hits, because then you should be able to see the metal moving under the hammer strikes.
Okay, well, smashing against the ingot suddenly glows alight for a moment, and you see it begin to shape its way into some interesting shape. You're not able to surmise, but he's hitting on the left, then the right, then the left, then the right.
Hey, Kruz. Does this look like a job for Jerry?
Hold on. I'm going to inspect all the forges. Are they all making the same general shape?
No, none of the other forges or anvils or hammers have any kind of material on them. They are simply striking the anvil in a continuing cadence.
I think something's going to happen when he finishes his shape. The shape is like a clock or a countdown. Is it just the apron and the hammer, like, and a shadowy figure? Can I get any details about him at all, or is it just shadows?
There is a secondary anvil with just a normal or with another hammer set on top of another ingot in front of the other one. Make a perception check against the silhouette.
Did you mention the countdown out loud?
Yeah, I'm thinking out loud. So yeah, I'm saying that out loud for everybody to hear. That's a 17 on perception.
Kruz, it kind of looks like you.
Oh, man.
That's a weird looking sight, isn't it? Ellanya says and she slaps him in the shoulder.
And now you know why I scream every morning when I wake up to you.
God, you guys have to look at that every day? I'm so sorry.
Ellanya, you recall when you saw and shattered that that mannequin that the shadow was hiding behind. 2 almost furry ears were on top of the head of it. Very familiar ones. You grabbed them at one point out of anger.
Son of a... Ellanya's gonna spin a Huum ball. Huum ball!
I'm right here. You did not need to yell. And Vall takes one of his fingers and cleans out one of his ears.
I don't care. Huum ball? Ellanya's like, just eyebrows are twitching. Do you have Walter? Were you hiding behind mannequins? Did you take Walter by chance on accident?
Huum takes his hands and he checks his pockets.
You are missing your crossbow. And no Walter.
No, I do not have Walter.
So, Huum ball, I believe there's clones of us running around. And there's one that happens to be you, but more of a jack. And they stole Walter and your crossbow. But they're better at stealing than you, it seems. You might have to go catch them. Competition. Who is the greatest Huum ball?
Huum Vall pulls out his hand axe and starts to run its edge across his claws, just getting a certain feel for it, double checking its heft. His tail is like slapping behind him. They took my crossbow.
Kruz is going to stand up at that empty forge, and he's going to start forging that ingot that was sitting there with that hammer, but I'm going to do it in time with the shadow me.
Okay. What is interesting is at this time, you see his ingot is fairly worked by this point. And you see that inside of it, actually, a almost small crystal is beginning to emerge out of the metal.
I'm going to keep forging mine, but I'm going to watch that crystal, and as soon as it looks like I'm going to be able to, it's going to pop out, I'm going to reach over with my tongs and snag it.
From him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Beating in cadence with him, you see at about 3/4 of the way that his is being revealed, you see a similar tip of a crystal begin to show out of your own ingot. This one, however, is glowing blue.
I'm going to specifically make the metal forge away from the crystal, and I'm going to double my pace, so I'm going to go twice as fast as the one next to me.
Okay. Seeing him begin to beat the metal faster. Jerry, heat up what's on Kruz's anvil. And I eject Jerry out.
Okay. Grabbing Jerry's... Where's Jerry's pen?
Son of a gun! Jerry's gone!
Check my lantern! Check my lantern!
Pulling out your lantern, you see a sleepy Jerry on the inside.
Jerry, wake up! I'll give you coal.
Coal's gone.
He sits up, swoofs out very quickly, and Kruz, is he going to try to help you heat this ingot?
I'd like to roll a perception check on the ingot. Can I tell if this is a type of metal that... Can I tell if the heat would actually even help at all in this situation, or is it not going to help at all? Oh, actually, Parker, can you do an Arcana check on this metal that I'm forging away?
Parker will do 3 things simultaneously. He will make an Arcana check, cast innately detect magic, and then identify at the same time.
Okay, well, those are going to be 3 consecutive things you're going to be doing.
6 seconds.
Yes.
He wants to do it all at once.
That's a lot of Arcana to spit from your mouth. Okay, so
I'm adverse with my mouth.
make a rapping wizard. Ooh.
Calm down, busy bone. Calm down.
All right, roll your Arcana check.
17 on the die for a total of 22.
22. You're able to surmise that while the metal is not magical, it is cold iron, and the crystal that is being revealed is not going to work unless it is entirely pulled from its casket.
Okay.
At the moment, you're... What?
And so with my detect magic, does it glow?
The crystal does, yes. Similar to the other one.
But the ingot itself does not.
No.
Okay. I guess casting Identify in the Arcana check with the ingot kind of would do the same thing. So I won't waste that spell slot for Identify.
Okay.
But the Jerry won't help you, Lee.
He will help. It will help to work the metal.
No, Kruz, Jared will definitely help. And it looks like the crystal needs to be fully out of whatever metal is entombed in.
All right, Jerry, let's flame up and get that metal hot.
Jerry flames up.
I throw coal at him.
Perfect.
I promised him coal.
Jerry, as he's beginning to heat the metal, laying his kind of tendril hands on it, or 2 of them, you see 2 more tendril hands kind of pop up, and the coal begin to run down to the hands of them. You see him begin to smash on the metal with you, Kruz. So you, Jerry, as he's using the coal as a makeshift hammer as well. Make a strength check to see if you can catch up to your shadow.
That is 17 on the die plus 4, so 22.
22. Parker, yes.
Sawyer, can I Eldritch Blast Shadow Cruz's hammer to slow him down?
Ooh, roll, sir.
I'm going to use my tail to pull his leg out from under him. You should pull it out of Shadow Cruz.
Oh. With a natural 19 to hit, that is a 27.
Ooh.
With the 27, you manage to roll damage.
That is a total of 18 between the 2 beams.
18 between the 2 beams. That would wind up being
the first roll 7, second roll 11 if there's any DR or anything like that.
With 18, you see a crack suddenly form in the head of the hammer being placed upon it. It does not shatter yet, though, but you definitely feel like probably about 1 more will be able to do it.
Oh no, once I see that crack, I go hard on it.
Okay, roll again, roll damage.
Natural 7 for a 15 to hit.
With the second blast, the head on the hammer shatters and is just in time as you feel as though 1 more hit and he would have freed his crystal.
Can I... This might be stupid. Can I cast Mending on the Shadow Cruz's ingot?
So you're going to fix it?
I mean, the ingot. When
You know what? I'll take it. Yeah. You know what? Casting Mending on the ingot, you see the ingot begin to suck back up around
Yes!
the crystal.
Oh, dang it. I needed that
Sawyer.
crystal. I wanted to pull out both of them.
Oh, wait, yeah, we need the crystal. Crap.
No,
His on Shadow Cruises.
Shadow Cruises.
Oh.
Kruz wanted Shadow Cruises crystal too, but that seems like playing with fire.
True. How far do I have this crystal out?
You surmise after about a few more hits, it will fall out. So it's almost there. Do you just continue to hit it until it comes out?
Oh yeah, I'm getting that crystal out. In fact, at this point, I'm holding the crystal with my tongs, and I'm beating the metal away from him.
Perfect. As it pops out, the blue light flashes into your hands, and the door across the way opens. Immediately, all the hammers that have been hammering around you suddenly stop their hammering, rise up, and smash against the Shadow Cruz, splintering him into a series of shadowy pieces.
Kruz, that would have happened to you.
Yeah.
Guys, do we... Hey, Ellanya, you said you saw the shadowy creature thing too? Anybody else see... Yeah, do we see it in here?
It was a shadowy creature of Vall. I haven't seen it yet. It was outside before the tidal wave of other mannequins hit.
Right. If we can find... I wonder if we might be able to find the thief in here.
We can most definitely search around. I'm sure Vall would want to take out the competition, which is clearly better. I say as I side-eye Vall.
I never was much of a thief. As we blatantly forget what has happened most of this campaign. And Huum will put his head on a swivel and start taking a look around.
Ghastgar is doing the same.
Kruz is taking a breather because he just worked his off.
Jerry, flame up. Make this place bright.
No, I got the crystal out, correct?
Yes.
They just shattered. So what about the door? Is the door open?
Yes, the door is open.
Okay, are we all going through the door?
We're looking around for the shadow creature that stole our things earlier.
I don't think it's going to be here. I think it's going to be at the end of this maze.
A 26 perception.
So, Ghastgar is apparently super annoyed at Kruz for not wanting to look around for our stolen items because I rolled a nat
It's got my sword, dang it.
Sir,
I
would
just
you like
built that
to
thing.
critical gambit?
Oh yeah, I totally want a critical gambit.
Don't critical
on
gambit!
this.
No! When will you
Yes,
analyze?
lose an
Oh,
eyeball.
I rolled another nat one.
You lost an eyeball.
Say no critical gambit! Ellanya leaves before anything
This
can
guy
happen.
is going away for tonight.
No, this isn't glorious.
All right. Well, having now failed a critical gambit, sir, you, looking around, frustrated, you turn around quickly, and as you do, Jerry, who had been right behind you, you take a step. Jerry tries to move his arm out in time, does not, and as his fiery arms run across your eyes are burned, and now you have disadvantage on all perception checks from now on.
Oh, dang.
Well, gambit, sir. Jerry kneels down next to you, tries to see if you're okay, trying not to touch you, but sir, your eyes are boiled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is Ghastgar like gritting his teeth or screaming bloody murder?
Ghastgar is wailing. I mean, yeah, and something like that. Boiled eyeballs.
Boiled eyeballs. What?
Yeah, that's what happened to my eyes just now.
Had to go and play games with Critical Gambit.
Ghastgar, what did you do now? Did getting cast any... Oh, wait, no, that's a spoiler. I can't go there. This is a one-shot. Never mind, fan, sorry.
Critically Gambino'd his eyesight away.
How did you boil your eyes, Ghastgar?
Jerry accidentally got me in the face.
Well, what did you do to piss him off?
Does it really matter how?
I'm gonna hold up the lantern and say, Jerry, take a rest. As Sawyer texts on his cell phone. Oh baby, I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Can I cast Cure Wounds?
Elliot responds, dude, we don't work on Sunday.
Sawyer, I've been deleting these messages since yesterday. Stop texting me. I will not respond favorably.
Sorry, those weren't meant for you.
That's what you're saying now. But now you're just being hard to get.
Sawyer, we don't work tomorrow.
My bad. Oops.
Yeah, those were meant for Riggs.
Meanwhile, Riggs only leaves me on red, so...
Suddenly, Chris Cornish's phone
You
goes
only
off.
send me bad news.
Sweetheart, I'm nothing bad.
This is true. Send me things that make me sad.
Natural born heartbreaker.
So yes, the door is open. Ghastgar, you've boiled your eyes.
I was whipping around the room trying to find the shadow thing, and I accidentally ran through Jerry's arm. Ow.
Well, it's time you learn to be careful with Jerry.
And I'm gonna wrap my tail around Ghastgar and keep him with me so he doesn't become a hindrance.
Ellanya is actually going to look around the room and see if she can see any more similar, like, creatures that are, miming us around.
And she runs smack dab into Fluffy. Stubs her toe.
Fluffy, baby! I missed you so much! Oh my god! Just hugs Fluffy immediately.
Do you summon Fluffy?
You're the only sane thing. Can I summon Fluffy? I will summon Fluffy.
Are you gonna try to summon Fluffy?
I will try to summon Fluffy. If I can try to summon Fluffy, I will summon the Fluffy.
As you try to pull upon the magic, you find the stones in the room refuse.
No, that was rude. I just threw my dice back. Okay, so no magic here. My bag's gone. Walt is gone. My staff is gone.
Can we please just go to the next door? I am certain that we're gonna find...
But Kruz, where does the next door go? We don't even know. What if I lose my sanity next? I can't handle this anymore.
You can't lose something you never had. Let's go.
Excuse me, I'm the most sane
Indeed.
one of the group,
That is
Kruz.
right.
Look at your own reflection. You lost your sanity and your wits long ago, and I walk past Kruz into the door.
I honestly thought that Vall had it more together out of all of us.
Is this what happens when you let an elf sleep? They just permanently wake up on the wrong side of the
I'm
bed.
not. I'm not a morning person. Clearly, I need to go back to whatever that was. Now let's go.
Let's go through the next door and hopefully it's a kitchen. We can find some coffee.
It's like finding out somebody's a belligerent drunk, but with sleep.
I know it ill.
Alright, Sawyer, what's on the other side of this door?
Okay.
Riggs is like, we're done. What's on the other side of the door?
Sorry, I await for you guys to choose what you do.
The last person that tried to do a perception check got his eyes burnt out by the flame elemental. I don't think it's smart. So I put him to bed, and now we're going to go to the next room because, yeah.
Okay, going through the door, you find yourselves surrounded by mist.
Oh, crap.
And as you continue down, you see a building to your left and to your right, and you smell just the slightest hint of sulfur. You recognize this place, actually. This is Mist and Sweat. And this is the center of Mist and Sweat, the long straightaway, long highway that cuts through the entire city. Far in the distance, you see a faint blue light.
Okay. I'm going to just say the the quiet thing in the room. Is this whatever we're trapped in reminding us of all the steps that we have taken so far? The first room with all the mindless zombies kind of reminds me of right before we got to the guild. There was a giant attack on the guild. Next room was my blacksmithing shop. Now we're down in Misting Sweat.
Who entered first?
It was Ghastgar because I stuck my tail in first. I figured if there's anything going to hurt us, he wouldn't see it coming. He was fine. He felt the mist on his face. He's good to go. Oh, Huum, how are you doing right now? We're surrounded in mist. How's your hair?
Is it getting worse by the second?
It is starting to cling pretty bad.
I'm starting to sprint for the blue light.
Okay.
It is a bit moist.
Does a 22 hit you?
A 22?
Yes.
A 22 would hit me.
Okay. Sir, you take 7 points of piercing damage as you all hear a rifle shot crack in the distance, and you feel a bullet hit you and just kind of glance by.
Kruz is gonna dive over everyone and try and knock them to the down and knock them to the ground and give them cover.
Well, hold on.
Outside of Huum, he got shot.
Sawyer,
Yeah?
how far did I move before that shot hit me?
You moved about 10 feet.
About 10 feet?
Yep.
Cool. I'm now going to start blade singing, and I'm going to sprint towards where the gun report was.
Ooh, make a perception check, sir.
That is a natural 20.
Right there!
For a total of 28.
A 28. Okay. What to the rest of you sounded like a shot from the darkness or from nowhere. Huum, you're able with your expert cat ears hear that it came from the direction of the blue crystal and up, actually, in a weird way, as if possibly perched on a building or some other structure.
I understand. So, what does 135 feet of movement get me?
135?
Yes, I minused out 10 feet.
145.
Well, sir, 135 feet?
Sorry, no, that was 125 feet. Sorry, I minused the wrong way.
125 feet gets you within 30 feet of the doorway, sir.
Of the gunshot or the doorway?
Of the doorway. It seems as though getting closer and closer, the gunshot was beyond the door. And this door, as you're seeing, is part of a building structure. It is part of a what you would see as the ocularum.
Well, if we're playing by the rules of me getting shot once every 6 seconds, this is as far as I can currently move.
Find cover.
Actually, yes. Can I end my move while giving myself cover from where I believe I was shot from?
Yes, you can. You can see about 5 feet of the buildings to your left and to your right. But it's interesting, going down those just peeking around the corner or getting around a corner, the mist does not let up. As if going further in the mist, you'd be able to see further beyond you. No, there is a wall of white past 5 feet that is allowable on either side.
Sawyer.
Yes.
Does Ghastgar, in the midst of his pain, recognize the sound of the gun?
Yes, you do.
Is it my gun?
It was your gun.
Guys, I do not understand how, but I'm shooting at you with my gun.
Kruz is going to help Parker and Ellanya back up after diving over them to give cover. And I'm going to start moving in the direction that Huum did, but with my shield up front like a moving wall.
Okay.
I am putting something together that I hope everybody else has by now, but each one of these rooms seems to have the final boss as being one of us. Ellanya said the first room had shadowy Vall in it.
Kruz does an 18 hit.
No, that was outside. That was outside.
No.
You all hear another gunshot, and Kruz, off your shield, another bullet skips.
Does it make me slide back? How hard does it impact my shield?
Like a bullet.
Okay. I'm going to keep moving forward.
Same location, Sawyer, of the shot. All right.
Ghastgar, Parker, Ellanya.
Well, Ghastgar's moving with me. Ellanya and Parker, I thought they would be behind me, but I don't know if they came with me.
I will follow Kruz, and while following Kruz, I'll cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
Ellanya's also behind Kruz.
Okay.
Shield wall.
Perfect. Okay. Well, Vall, you see a chance after the second shot to continue to move forward.
And he will.
Okay. Do you make it to the door?
Yes, I make it to the door.
Okay. Do you open the door?
I open the door.
Perfect. Opening the door, you see, similar to the other ones, light now pouring in a way down towards the next room.
Hurry up, you slowpokes. The door is here.
We have to do 2 turns to get up with you, because I can only move 60 feet at a time.
Fuck, man, I can't roll worth as full round actions. Fuck. Okay, well. Does a 21 hit?
Dang it, yes, 21 hits.
Good, because out of the 4 shots, that's the only one that's gonna connect.
Woohoo.
For 8 damage.
I got a scratch.
I got just but a scratch.
You all being behind Kruz hear a gunshot every about 30 feet. One after the other, after the other, after the other. And 3 of them bouncing off of his shield harmlessly. The last one managing to slip in and kind of scrape by his kind of calf area. But you guys managed to get to the door where a Vall is yawning in the doorway.
Can I make a perception check to make sure it's the actual Vall? Or insight?
Check it out. I'm a yawning portal.
Yeah, no, it's Vall. It's Vall.
Okay. Hi, Vall. I'm gonna walk past him into the next room. I'm tired. I don't like this world already.
Okay.
A dad joke like that can only come from Vall.
Yep.
From the fatherless pride of his lion kind.
That's what you think.
How do you know that?
He's a scoundrel. He is definitely a father.
What? No, he has a father for sure, Zena. Don't you, Vall?
He comes from the Sandlands. I guarantee you, he's a dad. He may not know it, but he is one.
Here's Vall. Vall's got like 30 kids just running around.
First
and
off,
then they all come for meow support because they're done.
you all have wild assumptions about me and my family life, which I do not entirely appreciate.
That's why he steals so much. He's got to pay all that meow support. He can't afford it.
Okay, well.
Sandlands.
No wonder you laughed.
Oh my gosh.
That alimony is real, though.
Oh God! And if he goes with traditional lions, then that means he's got a whole pride of females just looking for some alimony and meow support.
Meow support. Can we make that a credit thing now, please?
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's got a fatherless
Credit
pride.
thing, meow support.
Canon now. And mind you, they have daggum litters. That's a lot of kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 30 sounds like a real low estimate.
The average Pride Alliance has 9 lionesses in it, so you go, Vall.
They're Mormon.
I'm curious. Let's see. How many kittens in a lion litter?
Oh, they're 1 to 2.
Yes, of a magical lion man.
They're
in a fantasy world
meowing.
of pure imagination. Let's bring in logic and reason. You talking mongoose.
2 to 4 being usual, so let's say 3 times 9 is
27.
27.
One, you assume I am responsible enough for any of this, and I just don't sneak my way through other prides and just do what I want anyways.
I bet. Nobody will know that you're saying who Vall sits on that show. You are not the father who Vall.
Mari's now canon.
Okay, so it says most male lions reign over 2 or 3 prides at a time. Vall is, I would not say super ambitious, but he's more ambitious than most. And so 3 times 28, or 27 rather. I can't do that in my head.
74 or 72
times 27. 81.
Or 81. I was off by.
Vall likely has 81 children per season in the Sandlands.
Parker, having made it through the doorway, you smell fresh sawdust and lacquer. It's a comforting smell and sound, or smell to you. And entering in, you hear metronomes. One metronome particularly.
Well, to be fair,
Just tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
even if there were multiple ones, eventually they would all just be one metronome ticking, so.
Yes, well, it's interesting that you say that, but Parker, entering into your parents' shop, you find instruments lining all of the racks. You find them up on the ceiling. And on the counter, you find a single ticking metronome. And you see a door behind the counter. The door and the crystal is not lit, but on the metronome, as it's ticking, there's a small crystal set in it. And every time that it goes past it, it lights.
Parker, you're gonna have to grab that crystal the second it lights up. Is it behind glass? Is it?
Nope, it's just there. However, I want everyone to make a perception check.
Here we go again.
That was a 9 plus 7. That is 16.
Okay, and I've got disadvantage.
16.
I have a 18 for perception.
I rolled a total of 13.
14.
14.
Regardless, Parker has an action, but that's a 13 for perception.
Okay. Okay, well, it's... What is the action you would like to perform, sir?
If the crystal lights when the metronome needle crosses over it, then I'm going to stop the metronome needle.
Okay. Trying to stop the needle, it continues forth. With strength and power and force that you would not have been able to surmise from any metronome you've ever seen. However, amongst all of it, you do also hear an off-tick somewhere else in the room.
I rolled an 18. Do I find the other metronome?
Yes, you do. It is on one of the shelves, and you can't see the other metronome from here, but you do see it similar has a crystal that, as they tick, lights.
Can I grab the whole metronome and pull it down?
Grabbing the metronome, it does not move.
All right, can I pull the crystal out as it lights up?
The crystal does not budge as you try to pull on it.
Do I still have the hammer from the last room in my hand? Because I don't remember putting it down.
Yep.
Okay, wait. So I still have the hammer from the last room?
Yep.
I want to inspect the hammer really quick.
It is a basic blacksmith's hammer.
All right, Parker. I can try to smash the metronome. I have a hammer.
Go ahead and do that. I have an idea afterward if that doesn't work.
Don't do it, or do it and then see what happens.
Do it and see what happens, and if it doesn't work, I have another plan.
Okay, I rolled a natural 19 for strength. That's +7. Oh wait, sorry, +4.
Okay, well,
So 23.
with a 23, roll damage.
What's the damage on this hammer?
1d6 plus your strength.
So that's a 7.
Okay. You smash the metronome.
Do I see the crystal anywhere?
Yeah, no, it's there.
I'm gonna pick up the crystal.
Okay.
Ah, it worked. I got the crystal. Wait, is it lit?
Nope.
But it's not lit.
Bring me the pieces of the metronome and the crystal.
I'm just gonna put all of it next to my tail that's still wrapped around Ghastgar.
Is it right here? I don't. Okay. I think I feel it. And I tap the pile with my wand that I have and use mending on it.
Okay. Utilizing mending, it does recraft the metronome.
With my intent was to have the crystal inside it again.
Yes, it recrafts it in its entirety.
Okay.
I don't have the crystal anymore.
I don't know if I can do this, but can I time it as such to where it will start ticking again when the spell mending completes, that the metronome will start ticking in rhythm with everything else, at least its first downbeat?
Yes.
Okay. Does it stay synchronized?
Yes.
Okay. Question is that a good thing?
As each one of them pass by each other and light up simultaneously, the crystal on the door begins to light just a little bit. It seems as though you're maybe missing one.
Roll another perception.
Yes.
With a 13 on the die, that is a total of 20.
Okay, with the 20, you hear a ticking coming from upstairs.
Ooh, I'm gonna run upstairs.
Okay. Running up the stairs, you hear music floating on the air.
What kind of music?
A violin.
Is it coming in from the same direction the metronome is?
Yes. You open the door to your room. Inside, there is a metronome on the ground. And across the way, there is a shadowed version of yourself, leaning up against the wall, sitting on the bed, playing the violin. And as you enter, you can see that its bow movements are what are in tune with the metronome. And it looks at you.
Do I have my violin still?
You do still have your violin. I was not able to be stolen from you. I tried. I really did. I was trying to go for it, but I couldn't.
And now this is where you challenge the devil to a fiddle off. Insert The Devil Goes to Georgia song right here.
Dun 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 dun.
I will pull out my violin.
Okay. Upon you pulling out the violin, you definitely see the Shadow Parker stop for a moment, and all of the metronomes in the place stop as well. And he stands, and he makes his way to the opposite end of the room. Those of you on the ground floor would see all of the metronomes stop at once. And then music begin to play upstairs.
I'm gonna square off with Shadow Parker.
Okay.
Freestyle. Shadow Parker versus Parker.
Yes! There can only be one Parker!
Let's go, baby. You think you got what it takes, mama's boy? More than you do. Prove it, Greyhorns.
And he begins to play. He begins to play the song from Vall's music.
Vall BGM.
And he continues to play kind of half of it going, and he finishes in one go of it without making a mistake at the normal speed, and then looks to you.
I will play the same version at 1 1/4 times faster.
Okay. playing slightly faster. Make a performance check.
I need a whiff.
I'll take that. With a 13 on the die for a total of 24.
For a 24, you managed to get through the whole piece without making a single mistake quickly. Well done. Upon you finishing without missing a beat, Shadow Parker suddenly begins to play himself at twice the speed and continues on, never missing a beat, continuing his eyes now looking deep at you. And as it continues on, you almost see his fingers begin to grow red. And as he draws it across one more time and ends, he looks at you. Beat that, sock lover.
With that, I will put my bow against the strings, and not only will I also play at double speed, I will add an additional flutters and flares and some fancy shit.
Okay, roll, sir. Performance.
Let's go! That is a natural 20.
Natural 20 crit.
Plus 11 for a total of 31.
31.
Nap.
You see him level his bow at you and say, "You don't got what it takes." Cutting's words against you for a -2. Unfortunately, with a 29, you're able to play at 3 times the speed that this is traditionally supposed to be played at. As you finish, your fingers are burning, and even the Shadow Parker looks at you, eyes wide, and will attempt to match you, sir.
Get vexed, bitch.
With a 28, he is working his way up towards you. However, with a DC of 30 at this point, doesn't make it. Parker, you have succeeded. Upon him continuing trying to saw across the violin, you see the strings suddenly snap. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then his bow snaps as well. And then the violin breaks in half. And you see his horns begin to slip off.
No, I wanna ram him with my horns.
Falling apart. Roll strength, sir.
I love all of these rolls. That's a natural 19 plus 3 for 22.
With a 22, leaping over the metronome, you slam into him, and similar to the mannequins earlier, he shatters into a million pieces.
For a total of 1 damage.
Parker saying get vexed is totally fifth wall breaking.
It's a term. It's an in-world term that's been used.
Yes, but Parker doesn't realize that the player who played him played a previous character that put that term into lore. So that is fifth wall breaking.
Yeah, sounds legit.
Or is it still within third wall because you cross the fourth wall and then you bounce back in.
Only Parker Prax who pulled that off.
Parker Prax's brain begins to do the math equation again.
Encore.
It's like Limitless, where he takes that pill and suddenly all his brain stems like connect, and he's like, whoa.
He has multiple brain stems.
Or, sorry, no, my brain's not working. I'm all flabbergasted, sorry.
Well, Parker, the metronomes right now have all stopped.
Are there crystals glowing?
No.
Can I pick up the other metronome that was on the floor?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick up that metronome and take it downstairs.
Okay.
And place it with the other 2. And then I guess I'll just do what Shadow Parker was doing, and I'll start in time with the metronomes play the violin that I have.
Okay. As you continue to play it, all of the metronomes beat in time, and all of their crystals light up in time. And then the door lights up and opens.
I feel like this was a missed opportunity to say that he plays a tribute to the song that he used to beat Shadow Parker.
But this is just a tribute. You gotta believe me, and I wish you were there.
Because none of us went with him.
Nice reference. Nice, sir. All right. Well, the door is open. Do you all enter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kruz and Ghastgar go through the door.
Before we go in, Kruz, do you have a second level spell drive?
I do, but I only got 2 left.
Kruz, I need it for my eyes.
I don't know what that's going to cost you. How much is your vision?
Wow. I'll make a pact to protect.
Jerry.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, this is another team.
I'm just
Birth of capitalist
messing
America.
with him. Well, I'm going to hand him a level 2 drive. Like, God.
She's getting
Have one, or
feral.
do the shadow creatures take that too?
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I hate
I think
everyone.
Sawyer's checking his notes to see if
I know. I doubt that, I actually have him on me. Shadow Kruz might have taken him.
Shadow Humvee.
Okay. No, Shadow Vall did not take any Magitech, unfortunately. He wasn't able to get his hands on them. He was able to get his hands on a lot of things, but not... Looking through your inventories, I saw what he was able to get his hands on.
Okay, y'all see Ghastgar do something you've never seen him do. He's always been very damage oriented, or at least making things. He pulls out what looks to be a scalpel-like tool from his set of tools, and he plugs the Magitech drive into it and begins to cut runes along his eyebrows,
Eyeballs.
and then around the cheekbones, kind of surrounding the eye socket, until there is blood dripping from his face. And all the meanwhile whispering some sort of incantation quietly and through tears.
What?
And suddenly a bright whitish yellow light erupts from all of the runes as Ghastgar completes lesser restoration.
Oh, I thought you were going to...
You though, or is your Magitech gone? Because I don't trust anything anymore.
And Ghastgar is now healed from his hurt eyes. And the runes are gone. There's no scar.
And Jerry's happy, and you guys sign adoption papers, and it just is wonderful.
Yes.
And you marry the box, and she walks down the aisle in a beautiful white dress from Alexandria.
Wait, who's wearing the dress? The box or Ghastgar?
The box.
Yeah, it's like Dolly just coming down the aisle.
Oh my god.
Jerry's throwing flame flowers.
Just some random mongoose off the streets of Everrain. I need you to fulfill a role.
Jerry's like, I finally have a mommy! Yay! He tries to talk to the female mongoose. She doesn't understand at all what he's saying. She just chitters back.
And to keep into the creepy mood of the Halloween, Jerry goes off into a psychopathic rage and says, "You're not my mom! You're not a box!" and burns the female mongoose off the streets alive.
Oh my gosh!
That got dark super quick. Nobody expected that turn coming.
Why are you
And we
like
have
this?
Jerry's backstory made. This is what it is. This is why he's so obsessed with the box. Give him any box, and he just loves it. Thinks it's his mom, and goes to the next one. Grabs a cardboard box, accidentally burns it, goes to the next one.
And this is how serial killers are born.
Especially the cereals in the box.
A new serial killer documentary. Jerry, as you just see him with the 80s serial killer glasses on. I'm gonna do
Right.
that now. It's gonna be an art piece.
There you go. There you go.
Alright. With greater restoration, done, and Ghastgar still has the blood streaks around his face, just the runes and the eyes are
I
healed.
was so hoping this was when Ghastgar got cybernetic eyes that he just built himself real quick. that when he rises back up, he's got red eyes, all Terminator style.
Well, do you pass into the next room?
Well, Kruz still hasn't put Ghastgar down, so yes, he does. Did you get blood on my tail?
A little bit.
Passing into the next room.
Next thing we know, serial killer Jerry's gonna go on a rampage, eating all the mongoose and Hopel.
Geez, that's gonna be ridiculous. Okay, well, moving on. Going into the next room. You find yourselves in a log cabin. And this log cabin continues on for farther than you guys can see. Behind you, you see 3 sprigs just shooting up from the actual between the slats of the cabin. As you guys pass by, the door behind you does close and shut and disappear.
You're never gonna get used to that.
Cabin, huh?
Yes. It just continues on, just straight. Just continues on.
My diary senses are tingling.
Ellanya, I sense that you're up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, everybody look for a shadow Ellanya.
No! I don't want to deal with another
Since we're here in Baba Yaga's log cabin.
Okay, we'll walk in. I'll walk in the next room with them and just be like, I don't want to.
Huum's gonna go skulking around.
Okay. There is several windows every about 10 to 15 feet. And Vall, as you walk by one of them, you do see a red-eyed figure staring on the inside. You see this shadowy figure peeking in from beyond the window.
I had rolled a 21 for stealth.
Okay. They're not looking at you, as they do not see you, but they're looking at the rest of your party. In Vall, you would be the one to see her then raise her staff, and a small red glow begin to emanate from the tip.
Can I steal her staff?
It's through a
Through
window.
a window? Alright, I need to get her onto the other
Yes.
side so I can steal her staff.
Okay, are you going to try to break the window?
Actually, I will punch through the glass.
Okay, roll strength.
That is a 13 to punch through glass.
13 does hit, roll damage.
Punch again, D4, D6.
D4. Unless you have a natural attack.
I do, but claws against glass? No, it's still a D4. Never mind.
Still a D4.
5 points of damage.
5 points is enough. You shatter out the glass, and you grab a hold of the staff. Do you pull it in?
I would like to pull it in and then use my bonus action to shove the target. So I'm grabbing the staff and I'm shoving the target away.
Is there anything being a rogue that allows you to utilize a shove action as a bonus action?
Actually, I do need to double check that, just to be fair.
Yeah.
Nope, okay, does not let me shove as a bonus. Alright, that would be broken. And I was kind of hoping it would allow
Okay,
me.
yeah, see, that's where I was thinking, where it's like, wait, you can disarm and then shove them away? That's pretty decent.
Alright, so, yes,
Okay.
I'm trying to steal the weapon. And then I will run away if I cannot.
Okay. Pulling the staff, it is interesting. This individual does not seem to weigh anything. And it's interesting, as you pull the staff, it almost like wraps around your hand as you do, as if it doesn't really have much material, or if it's made out of like sinew, and it almost squishes in your hand as you do. It's a very unpleasant texture. The glow in your eyes grows brighter, and then in a flash is gone. The eyes are still there, and you still hold the staff most certainly. I need dexterity saving throws from the rest of you.
Aha!
No.
Get doomed, everybody.
That was a 11 plus
21.
that was
21.
That was a 14.
14.
11.
Parker got a 12.
I'm missing someone. 21, 14, 11, 12.
You said the rest of you.
Yeah, I have 4 numbers.
Yes, you said the rest of you.
Oh, got it. Thank you very much. That's my brain. Sawyer can't count.
Party members -1. Google help.
Math. Okay. Well.
To be fair, it's an x minus 1, so it's it's an algebra thing. Calculator, help.
All of you succeed as the sprigs behind you grow into these thick, gnarled briars that encompass where the door was and begin to move towards you. You suddenly feel them trying to grab a hold of your wrists, your arms, your legs, and all of you are able to escape for now. But it does not seem to stop growing, and it's continuously now growing down this hallway. What do you all do?
Eldritch blasted.
Roll damage.
14 total.
I tell Jerry to burn it,
Okay.
and I also call out Swiss in flamethrower mode and burn it.
Okay.
14 on the first roll, 12 on the second.
Oh, and Jerry is out right now?
Yeah, Jerry's been out, hasn't he?
Okay. Roll a dexterity save for Jerry, please.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jerry has a 6.
Okay. Parker, as you Eldritch Blast, you send these beams into the walls. It destroys about a 3-foot section on each that is quickly overgrown and continues towards you. Ghastgar, as you all begin to at least make your way a little bit away from it, you find Jerry rooted to the ground, briars wrapping up and around it, taking control of his formless form and pinning him to the wall.
How is Jerry not burning the roots?
Jerry is trying, but it seems that he's not having an effect on them.
Okay, I think that changes what I would have done. I use acid splash.
Okay, roll damage.
Yeah, I need to look that up because I have not used it before. 1d6. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 damage.
Okay. It automatically fails, as it is a rooted entity, quite literally.
4.
4. Okay.
So I would have been trying to spray this at the roots that are most trying to connect Jerry to the floor.
Okay. Does it... Okay, so I guess that one and the one subsequent next to it, I would imagine that would be 10 feet, which Jerry is considered a large creature and takes up a 10 by 10. So, yes, you managed to splash with acid against these roots, and the roots do dissolve to an extent that allows Jerry to escape. However, and again, they are now rushing towards you. What do you all do?
Well, Ellanya doesn't have any magic right now, so she's gonna kind of run back and away from it.
Okay.
Kruz is just gonna put up a shield and stand in a defensive manner.
Towards the roots?
Yeah, because I can't really do anything else.
Okay. Vall.
Ice knife right at the roots.
Okay. You do manage to freeze a little bit of the roots, but unfortunately these roots are also coming from the ground, the sides of the wall, and the ceiling.
I don't have enough castings to hit all that area, so...
Uh-huh.
After that, I will move and dash to run away.
Moving and dashing, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, sir.
Nuts. That's not a 2, that's a 20.
Natural 20 crit hit!
Until it's getting later, our critins are getting quieter.
Natural 20 crit hit!
I've officially been awake for 19 and a half hours. Yes, it is late.
Hey, half an hour more, it's like you just had 6 beers.
Yeah, like right now I'm kind of nervous because Ellanya's actually like defenseless completely. So I'm like, you took all my weapons and all my magic and all my friends.
Oh no, yeah, Ellanya's in a rough spot right now.
Yeah, she's brutal. It's brutal for her.
Lose all your weapons, your friends, your magic, and all your class features. That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, Ellanya wants to go back to sleep.
I don't know. I think the teleporting maze of awfulness is a wonderful place to be tonight.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is the way the infusion reads. This magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. While holding it, the wielder can take a bonus action to cause it to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30. The wielder can extinguish the light as a bonus action. The weapon has four charges as an action. As a reaction, immediately after being hit by an attack, the wielder can expend 1 charge to cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn, unless the attacker succeeds on a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC. The weapon regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn.
It is a +1 tactical flashlight weapon.
Yeah, basically. But who knows? Bright light in where the area where we met Ellanya, that could help. So I shank it with my shadow glass dagger. Or I try to slice at the roots with my shadow glass dagger. As any approach me.
Roll damage. 'Cause it's not hard to hit these things.
Okay. So looks like a 6.
Okay, with a 6.
No, 7.
7. You're able to strike and banish again another 5-foot square from in front of you using this. There's doesn't seem to be a particular reaction to the radiant nature of your weapon, though.
No.
Okay. So Parker, Ghastgar, Vall. No, you already did. Kruz, you're again just stationing yourself as a shield wall.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Ellanya. What were you trying to do? Because again, you have been disarmed mostly, but what would you like to do beyond that?
Ellanya ran back and got away from the danger.
Perfect. Okay. Ghastgar, Kruz, and Parker, I need you all to make dexterity saving throws again.
That's better. 19.
18.
What, did you roll a 19 or did you?
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Wait, I've read that wrong. Dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Cool. I get to add my proficiency bonus, and I was looking at the wrong stat to add. So that is a 23, actually.
A 23.
Yeah, 25.
25. Okay. Well, you all succeed.
Yay!
And you manage to avoid the tendrils grabbing at you, though it does grow out another 60 feet. And you will now have to make your way through 30 feet of this, considered now difficult terrain.
Are they still, like, growing and reaching?
Yes, they're still growing and reaching and passing you now, just encompassing the entirety of this hallway.
Guys, we need to figure out something to do about these vines. Fire didn't seem to work on it, at least not Jerry's fire. I mean, I imagine Jerry would have been trying to take some swings at this. Do I need to roll some attacks for Jerry?
If he's going to try to strike it, yes. If he's going to try to move, that will be different.
If I only had the sword I threw into the fracture, I'd turn my shield into a giant axe and start chopping away at these things, but sad.
I mean, he would have come back and been, like, joining with us and hitting in that previous round.
Okay. Make another dexterity save for Jerry as well. Sorry, I spaced on
But
that
doesn't
again.
he get the attacks first or no?
No, because this was at the 20th initiative. Everyone who, as it grows out, has to make it who's in it.
Oh, Jerry rolled the nat 20.
Nice, natural 20 crit hit. All right. With
a
that,
bunch of these tonight.
Jerry is also not grappled and is able to make his way across, make his slam attacks.
Okay. 2d6 plus 9 on the first one. Oops. And 14 on the second. So 23 altogether. Fire damage.
23. It seems as though these are not burning.
Yep, fire doesn't do any good here.
With detect magic, do the roots glow, I should say?
Glow, yes, they do.
Do you have dispel magic?
Yes, with my recent 3rd level spells that I got, I do have dispel magic. Is there a heart to this creature or a central area, or can I just cast dispel magic in general?
You will have to cast dispel magic specifically against them. Against the incantation of the shadow Ellanya.
But yeah, if I have to, I'll cast dispel magic on Shadow Ellanya then.
Okay. Roll it.
Kick her ass, Parker. She's
No.
not even the real me. Obviously a fake killer.
Do it. Do it. In her face.
I would laugh if he dispelled Shadow Ellanya and Ellanya disappeared.
Ta-da.
Blip. Just like Thanos snap.
I don't roll anything. It's just is it a 3rd level spell or lower?
No.
What is the spell's level?
5th.
Oh, that's a fail. Okay. I do not dispel the magic.
Okay. Parker is unable to dispel the incantation as the roots continue to writhe, moving further and further down the hallway, passing further and now encompassing more of everything around you. Vall, you have not acted yet. What do you do?
There's not a whole lot to do.
Except for run.
Exactly. So I'm going to keep running.
Okay, make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, the natural 20 wasn't good enough the first round. Let's go again.
These are increments, sir.
Natural 14 for a total of 20.
20 is enough.
As Vall is just keeping ahead of the curve. Dodge and weave, duck and bob. Serpentine.
Okay, well, duck and bob and weave, you continue on faster and faster and faster. And it's at this point that you actually do see another blue crystalline door further down the hallway. But what I've also been having you make dexterity saving throws on, you see these roots, these briars are just beginning to split the logs that are making up this unnaturally long cabin, and you've been avoiding them this entire time. There's just something now you would see on the second sprint.
I'm having the easy time. Y'all are in for a bad time if you don't hurry it up. In fact, Vall will turn around and briefly yell that back of, if you don't want to have bloody feet, pick up the pace and start running now.
Kruz is gonna run.
Yeah, Ghastgar grabs onto Kruz.
Okay, Kruz, do you try to just run at normal speed, or are you going to, using the difficult terrain, get to the edge of it slowly?
What's the headspace like in here?
It's a 5-foot ceiling.
I'm banging my head on it. I'm 6 foot tall.
Yes.
I guess I'm crawling to.
He's ducking. I'm not holding on to Kruz.
Ellanya wasn't that tall.
Yeah, I'm crawling my way through the building.
So you're trying to run at normal speed?
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, nat 20.
Natural 20 crit net.
Critting it.
So that's a grand total of 22.
Okay. With a 22, you manage to pick your way through at a normal speed, getting 30 feet to the edge and then 60 feet past. Parker, are you trying to move as well?
Yes.
Okay, make another dexterity saving throw. Or you can go at 30 feet slowly and try to pick your way through it.
Ooh. That is an 8.
8. Kruz, as you make it to the edge, you look back, and Parker, you are right now faceted to the ground.
Fortunately, my feet can't bleed because I have none.
Blood begins to ooze out of your hooves.
Oh no. They're bleeding.
You'll stain your beautiful socks and put holes in them.
No, not my socks. I just caught these.
Kruz is gonna shout back, Parker, are you okay or do you need help?
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm stuck to the ground.
Kruz is gonna turn around and go try to save Parker.
Okay. Well, that will be on your next turn. Ellanya, you haven't done anything yet. What are you going to do?
Ellanya ain't doing nothing. She's scared of the dark and defenseless. Yep, she's running away. She's running, yep.
Make another dexterity saving throw.
That was a 2.
2. Okay. While the vast majority of these briars have not caught up to where you are, in running and sprinting, your foot catches on one, and you find yourself faceted to the ground after a 30-foot run. And with that, Vall, you can see the exit. If you make one last final stretch, but you're hearing your comrades begin to fall prey to this ensnaring briar.
Am I still clear? Do I need to roll another?
You were on Kruz, so...
No. When you said that Kruz was like having to duck down and basically like crawl in this space,
Yeah.
I wasn't. I said, oh no, I am not on Kruz.
Oh, I thought you were just hanging on his back like a backpack and just...
No,
Because you can fit.
Yes, but I would have been like, nah, Kruz is dead weight.
Okay, well, roll a dexterity saving throw, sir.
Okay, that's 5 plus 4 is a 9.
9, you find yourself faceted to the ground. The briars now pinning through your feet and into the floorboards of the cabin.
Through my feet?
Through your feet.
Ah!
All right, well, Vall, what do you choose?
Vall goes to the door.
Okay, roll one more dexterity save. You make the final way to it at a blinding speed.
That's another 20 in total.
20. Perfect. You managed to get to the door. Do you open it?
I open it.
Inside is a brightly lit room.
And he'll go inside.
Perfect. You go inside and the door shuts behind you. Right now, on the 20th initiative, I need Ghastgar and Parker to roll a dexterity save with disadvantage. And I need Kruz to roll a dexterity save naturally.
12.
15.
Roll for Jerry as well.
Okay. That's right. Jerry rolled a 4
4. Okay.
on a critical 1.
Is he gonna gambit?
No.
Okay.
I ain't doing that to Jerry. I won't be that guy.
Don't trust your dice already, huh?
No,
Do it.
my dice have been rolling like crap.
While rolling with a disadvantage, my first roll being a natural 19, naturally my second roll would be a critical 1.
Are you going to critical gambit, sir?
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
With a 6 on the die, plus 6 for a 12.
For a 12. Those of you fastened to the ground, a DC of 15. You find yourselves now wrapped, entangled, and actually now pinned to the floor to your backs. As you feel now the thorns growing through you. Parker, due to your critical gambit failure, you find yourself taking 26 points of piercing damage. Ghastgar, you take 13. Jerry also takes 13. And Kruz, you are not entangled, though the briars now spread past you, and you see both Ghastgar and Parker are now pinned to the ground, their forms vanishing inside these briars, and even Jerry is now struggling to try to pull himself out.
Okay, can I use my dagger to cut some of these briars?
Off of who or what?
I'm going to start with Ghastgar because he's the smallest, less briars.
Okay. So wait, you're going to run back into it?
Well, I was already moving back into it to save Parker.
Okay, are you going to run at normal speed to reach him, or are you going to try to pick your way through it slowly?
I'm going to pick my way through it slowly.
Okay.
I'm going to be careful on this one.
You are not able to reach them at that point. You'll be able to move 15 feet, unless you want to dash, of which you'll be able to make it there, but not cut them free this turn.
I'll wait.
Okay. Making it to them carefully. You've already passed Ellanya. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
All right. That was a 13 and a 14. Ha! So I took the 13,
Well,
which I lose.
succeeding. Wait, you say 13, is that total?
No, that's a 16.
Okay, that's what I thought. You are able to shake the bondage around your leg and manage to get past and continue running down the hallway. And as you continue on, at this point you are able to see the blue light in the distance of the door, indicating the door.
I'm gonna run to the door.
Okay. Kruz, because your action will affect whether or not those two have an easier time of it, make a first dexterity saving throw again, along with Jerry, because he is no longer pinned as well.
That's an 18 for me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you roll another nat 1 for a 4.
Are you gonna critical gambit it?
No. Both these dice, both my d20s need to go into timeout.
Okay, well, Jerry is enraptured. He's encompassed and pinned, disappearing in the briars. Kruz, you manage to cut. Okay, roll to hit.
Ooh. Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yes, I do.
Because that's a 23.
Okay, with a 23, roll damage.
Oh, wait. I'm rolling to hit. That's a 19. That's a crit.
Okay, very good. Roll damage.
You're gonna hit someone.
See, that's what was the hit was for, because naturally he'd just be able to hit it naturally, but he's picking around you to make sure he doesn't hit you.
That is a 6 plus 4, 10 damage to the vines.
10 damage. You are able to cut the vines out and away from Ghastgar.
Can I use my bonus action to throw Ghastgar towards the door?
No.
Dang.
You're also very far from the door and cannot see it. And right now the end of the vines growing deeper is 90 feet away.
Ugh.
With that, the two pinned creatures. Parker, you take 10 damage, and Jerry takes 7.
Okay.
And Parker, make a, at this point, strength saving throw.
Woo! Is that taking into consideration Jerry's damage resistance to piercing?
Take that into consideration.
So that would be 4 damage or 3 damage?
Yes, because it's -5 if I'm correct. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, it'd be 3. 3, yep, 3, because it's 5e. And DRs are resistances. Yes, so it'd be 3 damage. Parker, you take 10. And your strength check?
4 for the listeners.
Perfect. Okay. With that,
Reaction to command Jerry to go back into the lantern?
commanding Jerry to shoot back into the lantern, his physical form is unable to do so.
Dang. You're gonna kill everybody in a hallway, Sawyer.
Yeah? This was what it was designed for.
Not everybody.
Oh. Everyone who matters.
Yeah, we escaped.
with that, coming to the now 20th initiative, again, I'll allow you this, Ghastgar. Since you've been freed, what is your turn?
I would like to climb onto Kruz's back now, acid spray any of our friends that are within reach that are encompassed in vine.
That would either be Parker, who is entirely encompassed, or Jerry, who's almost there.
Okay. Are they within 5 feet of each other?
No.
No. Well, it's Jerry, obviously.
Okay. Splashing the acid upon Jerry, once again, the vines are now released from him.
Okay. Would it have been truly a move action to get onto Kruz since he was right there?
It would have been half your movement speed.
Half my movement speed? Okay.
To either mount or dismount.
Let's see. Swiss is out, but I haven't given him a command, and I do have that as a bonus action. Swiss in bonus action to shoot at Force Ballista.
Okay.
To shoot at the vines surrounding Parker.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Rolling, that's been the hard part tonight. Yes. I rolled another 1!
You're kidding me.
Third 1 in a row!
Oh my gosh, man.
Take his eyes again.
Are you gonna critical gambit it? Are you gonna critical gambit it?
Take his eyes.
Do it. Do it.
Do it, Boo. Go for
Do
the
it.
eyes.
Do it.
I'm doing it!
Doing it.
Don't do it! Why? We are already in a bad spot. Why? Don't, please.
Okay, it's a 12 plus 5 for 17.
Success. Roll damage.
Okay. That's 3d8.
Okay. That was gonna go straight to Parker as a critical hit if you didn't do that.
13. And it says the target, okay, if the target is a creature, is pushed 5 feet away from the cannon. I don't know if that affects anything. I almost crit you, Riggs.
Oh, I heard.
Okay.
Yep. No, it was very close. Okay, well, Parker, you are freed from the grasp of the vines, bleeding heavily, and them still trying to grasp at you. But you are right now free to move. What do you do?
Oh, I run.
Okay. Perfect. Do you run at dash speeds, or do you use mirthful leaps, or are you able to? How do you go about trying to get through this briar patch?
The mirthful leaps is for jumping.
Okay.
Is coming in contact with the ground is what's attracting like the briars to attack, or is it just being there?
Coming in contact with the briars that are right now covering both the walls and the ceiling and the floor. So yes.
Oh, then yeah, if I could mirthful leaps and just like jump and like make as little contact with everything as possible, hell yeah, I'd do that.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
12 on the die for 18 for my first roll.
Perfect. That's enough.
18 on the die plus 6 for 24 on the second.
24. You completely succeed. And at that, you are able to make your way through 60 feet of this, leaving you only another 30 in order to get to the edge.
70. My
70.
speed is 35.
70 feet. Making your way near, even closer to the edge. With that, Ellanya, you can see the door. One more dash and you should be able to make it.
Oh, I'm running.
Okay. Roll one more dexterity save.
That was a 6, so a 9.
A 9. You are 10 feet from the door when another one snags you and manages to root you to the ground once again. Now on the 20th initiative, it grows the last 60 feet to the door at this point. And Ellanya, you right now see the door begin to disappear behind the vines as they begin to grow downward. Kruz, Ghastgar, Parker, what do you do?
Is Jerry out?
Jerry is out.
Then I'm going to do everything I can to get to that door. Even if that means somehow spreading my wings and flying in this 5-foot zone to keep myself off the ground.
All right.
Jerry, get in.
Okay, he swoops into your pen.
Okay.
No, his pen's missing.
The lantern.
Or the lantern. Yeah.
Yeah, Cruz lantern. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
All right, good. And I'm still on Cruz.
Okay, Kruz, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 21.
21. Well, with a 21, you manage to snake your way through most of them, avoiding the ground as you do, and get 60 feet further to the end, where at the moment you only have 90 feet left. Parker, do you continue your mirthful leaps?
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
First roll's a 14 plus 6 for 20. Second roll being... second roll being a 5 plus 6 for 11. So
Perfect. You manage to continue to make your way through, picking your way as quickly and easily as possible. Now, Ellanya, they're about to close in on the door. Make your dexterity save to escape with disadvantage.
I can't see it. That was an 8.
How close are we to Ellanya right now?
You are right now 80 feet.
That's an 11.
11. You are unable to escape, and at that, you are now pulled down to the ground and pinned as they are now growing over you. And you do see the vines now begin to grow down to the ground over the door.
And Ghastgar, while on Cruz's shoulders, take a couple of shots at the door.
Yes. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Ellanya's gonna struggle against the bindings.
Okay.
Wait, were we close enough to see the door?
Now you can see the door. It was in this last movement that you're finally able to see the crystalline from here.
That's a 15.
15. 15 does hit. You are able to blast the vines away from the door, keeping it clear for this round. Okay, well, it seems as though you guys are going to still require one more good push to the end.
Since I am on Cruz, though, I'm not having to do movement. Can't do full round, can't do 2 attacks?
No. Unless you have extra attack, which I don't think you do. Not for range, no. Okay, well.
What am I closer to, the door or Ellanya?
Ellanya by this point.
Oh, no. Bonus action with Force Ballista.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah, this time I am shooting at Elanya's vines.
Okay, roll to see if you are able to free her from it.
Okay.
Very strong.
Oh my word, I rolled another nat 1.
Yes.
My guy.
Ellanya's staying down.
I don't know.
No!
Are you going to do it?
I'm
Oh, God!
Oh, that's an 18 on the die, so...
Good.
Oh, man.
All right, roll that damage, sir.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping for snake eyes.
Okay, 1d10. 9. Oh, plus the 11.
Ellanya, you hear one explosion that you cannot see where it came from, and then you hear another one, and you feel it right on top of you, and it explodes, and it shoots all of the pieces of vine across, and just frees you entirely from it, as the vines are scattered away from
I
you.
want to jump up and run away from that.
Lola might be mad at me for doing a critical gambit on her, but Ellanya is sure happy that Ghastgar did it.
Yeah, Elanya's running away from the vines.
Okay. You manage to make it to the door then. The rest of you, roll one last dexterity saving throw.
All of us, or...
Parker and Kruz.
Will I maintain my advantage?
Yes, with your mirthful leaps.
Ooh, that's a 15.
All right, 15 succeeds.
Is it my movement turn?
Yes.
Then I'm going straight to the door. As fast as I possibly can.
Okay.
Ooh. That puts me, 20 feet to the door?
Yes.
And who's around? Who's close to me? I know Ghastgar's on my back.
Parker's flying, or not flying, but mirthfully leaping. What was your rules, by the way?
12.
Oh, yeah, you were able to succeed. DC 10 if you're not pinned. She already made it to the door.
Oh, then I'm gonna use my attack to throw Ghastgar through the door.
Roll strength.
You roll a 1.
No, I rolled a 17.
Oh, okay.
Plus 4.
Ghastgar, get yeeted, as the children say, as you are thrown through the door.
You have my lamp!
No, I don't. You do.
Ellanya, make a dexterity saving throw. With disadvantage because you're not expecting it.
Oh, why you do this? Because I wasn't expecting it, literally. Oh, that was a 6 both times, so that's a 9.
Having made it out of danger, you are beamed in the head with Ghastgar as he is yeeted through the doorway.
Did I go flying through the
Doesn't
door?
do anything. It just hurts, and you weren't expecting it.
Ghastgar, oh my god.
Blame Kruz.
Parker, with your slight advantage on distance, you're able to make it to the door as well. Kruz, with your flight actually as well, having calculated that in, you make it to the door as well. All of you pass through, the door closes and disappears.
I think we almost died.
Perception check.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, dang it, I dropped my dice. That's a 1.
Wait, what are we rolling? Sorry.
I'm rolling a perception check because we went through a door.
Okay.
Gambit.
Oh, fine. I will do the gambit.
Do it.
I will do the gambit on a silly perception check.
Yeah, let's go.
Do it.
You know, I thought it was silly and ended up blinded for a while.
18.
18. Okay, well...
Wait. Is that 18 total?
Oh, no. 18 plus 4 for 22.
Okay, perfect. Well, it's not hard to see. Parker, what are you doing? In this room is a central pillar. On this pillar is a note. There's nothing else in this room. No doors, no crystals. And it's a white room made out of this carved marble. These beautiful black streaks going through it. What?
Vall's been in this room the longest. Have you read the note yet?
That depends. Sawyer, is Vall still there?
Yes.
Seeing everyone arrive, Vall will make a snide comment of, "You all look terrible. What took you so long?" And no, I waited for the fun and games for you all to arrive before the next inevitable trap goes off.
Anyone have any idea what the hell that was? And where the hell my stuff is?
I want my sword. I just got done making that thing. I don't want it to be gone already.
I want Walter!
I go grab the note and read it out loud.
What does it say?
It says... You see it sealed with a wax seal. And Elliot, you would actually recognize this seal. It is a seal of Kret. Do you break the seal and open it?
I break the seal and open it.
Okay, breaking the seal and open it. There is a name scrawled across it. And below it, it says...
You forgot your name!
More, dang it.
Schoolrich.
You had one job this whole futzing time.
You had time to prepare, to rehearse even.
So much time to get that name memorized. Nope.
That one name.
That one name that is Schoolrich Ifbjorn.
In a dialect that is very foreign to you, Vall, you read the name. And at that,
Wait, what the hell is Scooter?
at the very bottom of it, below the name, it says, "The secret to no one's demise." And then at that, immediately you all shoot up, every one of you in your beds simultaneously, as you all have now woken up from the dream.
What beds are we in?
You're still on the airship.
So I'm sleeping next to the forge?
Yep.
I immediately sprint to where Ghastgar sleeps because I'm about to beat the snot out of him for whatever he just did.
I think Ghastgar wakes up and immediately runs to find
Parker.
Yeah, Parker, to ask him what the heck just happened.
Parker, what do you do when you wake up?
I immediately go find Ellanya.
Ellanya, what do you do when you wake up?
Go find Kruz. Go find Kruz.
Find Kruz?
Immediately, all four of you opening your door simultaneously, rushing out simultaneously, land and smash into each other simultaneously, and all tumble to the ground.
Kruz is going to kick the door open to the gallery, walk in, and start making coffee.
I looked at everybody else. Did y'all have a weird dream too?
Okay, so it
Ghastgar,
wasn't
what
just
did
me.
you put in my food?
I thought it was the shrooms. It was not. What was your dream?
The last part of it was you trying to murder us, a shadow version of you trying to murder us in a hallway with thorns.
Did she succeed?
No.
Oh.
No, but she got really close. So for whatever's been done in the past, I'm sorry, and I don't ever want to make you mad.
To be fair,
Don't steal my socks again.
I
Oh wait, that wasn't that part.
I do feel if it was 6 seconds longer, you would have died by your very own hands.
Parker, why do you have so many holes in your socks, and why are they bloody?
Are they?
Yes, they are.
Are those my socks still? Ellanya's socks? The knitted ones?
Yeah, they
Technically,
canonically
Relic
probably have
hasn't
to
given
be.
him his pair. Oh. I do not accept or will ever forgive any of your apologies, Parker. You've done something unforgivable. You've destroyed my socks.
Wait, was it Ellanya that destroyed Elanya's socks? That just happened to be on Parker, though?
Then I'll kill her.
Yep, this is
There can
true.
only be one Ellanya. Does Huum still have the note?
Well, Vall kind of ran out into the hallway in his skivvies, so
Peeking back in, you do see a note left next to your bed.
okay, so I'm not a big fan of something that is sneakier than me that can influence a group hallucination dream thing. I do not understand quite exactly. Let's see what this thing reads as, and if it is the same stupid name as it was in the dream, I quit. Too tired for this nonsense. Ellanya, stop giggling like an idiot in the hallway.
Oh, kiss Vall. Life's too short to not be laughing.
Vall picks up the note, wanders down the hallway, kicks Ellanya in the rump, and drops the letter on her.
Ellanya sticks Fluffy on you, and the morning continues.
Kruz now walks by with a cup of coffee.
Ghastgar actually eagerly grabs for one of your cups of coffee, but pulls out a flask of water and dumps some in.
Water is just vodka.
There you go.
Well, after that dream.
Speaking of.
Yep. And then, Ghastgar, as you sit down, hands shaking a bit, you take a drink of coffee. You feel a sharp pain on your tongue, though, as you kind of pull a thorn out of it. And that is where we will leave off for this wonderful Halloween one-shot. Thank you, everybody.
That was awesome.
I hope you enjoyed. And remember,
I thought I was gonna die for a second.
never stop telling stories, even if they are spooky ones.